Hello, welcome back to another edition of my beer reviews. And this one we're going to, well, one of the most famous beers in the world. And it's a beer of theirs I've never ever tried. Lots of people out there have tried it, and I've never really got round to doing it. And luckily, I just picked up a bottle and got one here now. Now, this beer it doesn't need any introduction, does it? It's a beer which is simply known as the black stuff, and this version of this beer was kind of like more or less produced for foreign travel, because I think that's where the strength of it, reason why it's strong. And it also was produced in Dublin. I'm just looking at it, was stored in vats for 100 days before being processed into stout as well. So it is the Guinness Foreign Extra, lovely jubbly. There you go, boys and girls. And it is coming in at 7.5% ABV. So I've never had this version ever. I seem to forget about that it exists, you know. So I just saw it, just picked it up without even kind of like thinking, no, I'll wait till next time I'm in Sainsbury's and I'll pick one up. But I thought, pick one up now, because you never will. So let's crack her open. And there is the beautiful Guinness crown. And let's see what we get. Very mild, kind of like stouty aromas coming through. It's very mild cocoa bean, mild chocolate character there, but it's nothing which is very strong. So let's pour out, and so it'll come out jet black. There we go. Now I don't know if it's true. Look at it. I'm looking at the colour of this head. Start off, it's really off-white. It's really cappuccino looking type of head here. I don't know if you can see that. It's slightly darker than the Guinness original, I think. I'll just read the narrative on the back anyway. It says, brewed to travel the world with more hops for a bold, intense, rich flavour. This is Guinness with adventure in its soul, served chilled. So it definitely is kind of like brewed up for travel. So I did have, going back over 10 years ago, when I was living in Sussex, we went to a restaurant in Battle, and I had a Belgian Guinness there, and I think that was 11%. And I tried it, and it was, you could literally lift the glass up upside down, it would stay in the glass, you know. So still maybe a mild hint of vanilla essence there with a cocoa bean, but there's still not a lot. There's a lot of mildness coming from the aroma. So I'm looking forward to this, really am. So cheers everybody. Cool, that's nice. That is nice. It's really nice. You know what it reminds me of? If you had Guinness original but added sweetness to it, it's just like that. It's really so nice. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like a strong beer should. It doesn't feel. I'm not getting any alcohol burntness or anything, for starters. What I am getting is sweetness, and I'm getting the same texture in my mouth as the Guinness original. So if you add the sweetness and the texture of the Guinness original, it's superb. It really is. Slight bitterness, which you associate with Guinness, coming through now. But it's all complementing each other. There's nothing really bossing it about. And it just feels such a well-rounded stout. It's really, really nice. It is. It's before this one, my favourite Guinness was the original. I did like the draft. The draft is smooth. When poured, it looks a picture, but it feels watery to me. It just feels it lacks some sort of body to it. The original it did have that body which I'd crave for. It had the dryness and it had the carbonation. It was quite lively, dry as well. But this one, it's just taken the Guinness original up a level a bit, added a bit of sweetness to it, like sugar, like a real raw sugary element to it maybe, and it's just added that to complement that, and it doesn't feel 7.5. It just feels really well rounded beer. Absolutely beautiful. It really is. um, I'm kicking myself now because I should have had this years ago. It's really, there is a Nigerian version of this Guinness Foreign Extra, which I do believe they put some sort of sugar in it. Not too sure what it is. Anybody out there, I'm pleading now, anybody out there know I can get the Nigerian Guinness, put it in the comments for me. I'll be be well appreciated. This version is beautiful. Boys and girls, lost for words. Guinness Foreign Extra Stout, 7.5. Lovely jubbly. It's a lovely jubbly stout. Beautiful. So go out and buy this one. You won't be disappointed. You really won't. It's absolutely glorious. Murder me in the comments. Please subscribe. And I'll see you again on my next one. It's the top of this.